All right, so what's going on, everybody? So I want to encourage a lot of you. A lot of people are looking at the world around you. You're looking at your life circumstance and you're wondering, when is God going to work? You're looking at things from your own timeline. You're looking at things from your own purview, not knowing the full story, not knowing the full information on what really is happening, either behind closed doors or your, like as I've been saying, your perception of reality. You're given certain information and you're acting upon that, thinking that's the fact. This is how the voting turned out. This is what people are saying as being the true leader, as being the false leader, as being the good guy, the bad guy. This is what has occurred. This is the actual event, the historical occurrence of something. Whatever that information is, people are not really understanding and fathoming what this information war is. You have to take a step back. You have to allow God to work and say, Lord, you teach me. You show me. I don't want to just react emotionally. I don't want to just take something that people have told me as being, oh, this is what really happened or what the real information is, not knowing that that's actually deception, not knowing that there's a war going on for optics, for your opinion, for other people to be deceived because they may be the enemy or they may just want to try to trick you. And so this entire psyops, this entire war from the military perspective, from Satan's perspective in terms of him trying to get you to believe certain things, to distract you, to move you away from things, to get you to react emotionally. These things are things that we have to be aware of. You have to take a step back and say, Lord, I do not want to be influenced by these things. I want to have faith, hope in you. I want to be biblically grounded in scripture and allow you to work. And so with that being said, I want to give you guys this word. There's a lot of things that are already happening behind closed doors. There's a lot of things happening that we are not able to see because we have limited research, limited knowledge, limited information. And a lot of people are losing faith. A lot of people are just jumping to conclusions and assuming, but you have to realize that things are going to happen quickly. A lot of things that are supposed to happen are already happening, but many things that whether people have prophesied this or as being told in terms of the sequence of events, these things will happen quickly, it will happen suddenly, and these things will happen in a historic way that only God can get the glory, that only people, when they see it, will think, oh man, this was no human. This was no, one person that did all this. And so this whole war that we are living in, whether you want to call it, at the highest level, God versus Satan, but also from the form of how the global elites, the rich people, the people with influence, the evil people that have power, whatever you want to call it, against the good guys, if you want to call them patriots, if you want to call them the white hats, whatever this is, this whole war, right, that's going on, there's bigger things that you have to realize is happening that we as the everyday guy, we're not privy to that information and that knowledge. And so that's why people are telling you certain things like, hey, it's not happening. Hey, this is the truth and the facts. This is the economic data. This is the count for the votes. These are the good people, the bad guys, whatever it is. All this stuff is a ploy to try to win you over to a certain opinion, to a certain perception of reality. And you just have to stop yourself, take a step back and say, Lord, I trust you. Lord, I know that there are great things to come, that we are in a season for which you're restoring things. We are in a season in the end times for which you will have a great harvest. And these things, because God, he wants the glory. God, he's using seemingly negative things to turn things around so that he can mobilize the church, that he can bring people to a level of faith that is increasing. It's sanctified. He's making you more Christ-like. And these things are happening to test your patience, to test your emotions, to test your anger, to test many things, only for you to then wait on the Lord and trust him in all these different things that's happening. So I'm here to tell you something, guys. God, he has not forgotten about any of these things. He hasn't just thrown prophetic words that he's declared out the window. He's not sitting there thinking, oops, I made a mistake. I allowed this event to happen and I just forgot about everything else. He's not doing these things. There's a reason, there's a rhyme, there's an order, there's a sequence. God is a man who operates in reason. He operates with godly intentions. And so we may not understand it, but we just have to trust him. And I'm here to tell you things are happening behind the scenes and it's going to happen and it's going to be brought to light very quickly. So just want to give you guys this encouraging word. A lot of things are happening. Tomorrow, Trump is going to make some announcement and there's many more things that are going to happen as the months, the weeks go on. So again, guys, we're in a great time, a great pivot, 2023. We're going to see great things. You're going to see economic, you're going to see financial, political, social justices, many things happening. So love you guys. Talk to you guys very soon.